Hey guys, this is Netrodex. How's it going? Look, I need to say something that I supposed to. This video is completely raw, by the way. I didn't plan anything, but basically, I am leaving Ableton after the album and a few songs that I need to finish. And after that, I'm not gonna use Ableton anymore. The reason why, it's that, well, I'm tired, man, honestly. Ableton has been great for many years. Actually, no, I've been fighting with Ableton since the beginning, basically in 2013. But hey, 2013, I was a kid, basically, like a 17-year-old kid, 16-year-old actually. So I didn't know shit about music production and anything, honestly. But over the years, I learned a lot of things, and I felt Bitwig, and I was like, oh my god, this thing is so great, it's so amazing for me, you know. And I actually made my entire Under the City EP with it, and it was awesome. But the problem is, I was too used to like stock Ableton plugins because they are still really good and stuff like that. But then when I went to Bitwig, I still had my third-party plugins, you know, and I've been using them forever. That was crazy, and I relied most on them instead of the stock. Now, the reason why I decided today, this year, 2026, you know, to go to Bitwig completely, it's because first, man, I don't have enough space in my MacBook Air right here. It's a very good machine. I got only like 512, but the thing is, 512 you can get you a long way if you know how to manage. You know, so I've been collecting not much, but just some packs I've been using over the years, some Vengeance stuff, of course. But now, man, I deleted most of it. I don't want to do this anymore. And I saved tons of space. I actually got rid of Native Instrument and Isotope, basically, because I'm also sick of managers, dude. All the plugins that I'm using right now, are basically manager free, except for the studio streams, but that's fine because it's one exception and it's very fast as well, so I don't mind. But fuck iLok, dude. Fuck iLok. A lot. Like, oh my fucking god. But anyway, so yeah. And Ableton, I noticed that over the years, it's been harder and harder to get into it because it's getting bloated the hell. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the AI crap. I don't like the fact that they can actually generate shit for me. I like to create my own things. I can actually like play on the piano and stuff like that, you know. Sure, I can draw some notes and stuff like that, but I don't like when dolls like actually generate stuff for me, because then what am I doing? So Ableton have a lot of like crap that I don't like, and I don't use it actually. I've been using Ableton for a long time, and one thing that I notice is that I keep doing the same thing over and over again. It doesn't matter how many features Ableton puts on Ableton Live, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. Like for this one, I actually avoided Ableton 11 because there was nothing for me, basically. I actually wanted to stay on Ableton Live 9 for a long time. That's the one I started with, by the way. But the time was, things were getting advanced. I discovered Bitwig, and I was like, man, why Ableton doesn't do that? And I was like, what? This is stupid. But anyway, they can do whatever they want, man. I can do whatever I want with my career, so I decided to like jump ship, like no more Ableton for me, basically. But actually, one thing that I've been also doing all my career is that, look, all due respect, stock plugins are great, but especially the Abletons and the Bitwigs. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick of staring of a little window like this big, or maybe like a little this big and stuff like that. I can't. And I know I've been using Ableton for so long, but I've been using mostly my third parties, you know. And I noticed Bitwig handles third parties amazingly well because it crashes the plugin itself, not the DAW. I was like, oh my god, this is great. Anyway, and the company is going in a direction that I'm not liking it at all. So I don't feel comfortable anymore like using Ableton full time or ever for that matter, because I don't feel comfortable anymore making music on it, man. I replaced a lot of stocks that I used to make music with my third parties. I'm still gonna collect them, but still, man, it's a new chapter basically, and I just want you guys to know that things are gonna change that way. Not my sound. I mean, my sound's gonna be my sound. You know, I'm always gonna create something that I like. But yeah, and the videos, if you guys wonder if I'm not using Ableton anymore, is because I've been fighting with it for that long. I tried other DAWs actually. I tried FL Studio, I tried Logic Pro, I tried even Reaper, man, but none of them got close to what it was comfortable with me and what I actually knew how to do, of course. Logic Pro was, the Logic Pro's stocks are amazing, absolutely great. And the Windows, absolutely perfect. But the Bitwig and Ableton, they're like cousins, so it's what it works, man. But I'm glad Bitwig exists because then I can leave Ableton and still work my way, you know? And yeah, it was not an easy decision to make. I wasted so much money over the years with Ableton. I can't point it out. Like back in the days, I had to pay like $478, I believe, for the standard version, which was absurd. Mind you, I'm Brazilian, so things here are way more expensive. So like, it was crazy, but still, yeah. Just wanting you guys to know, and also about my videos for the channel. Here's the thing. I'm going to approach in a more minimalistic way, also to save space in my Mac. I'm just gonna not do a lot of crazy effects anymore and like super crazy like Trap City style reactors and stuff like that. I just want a cool art, something simple, you know, but also very 3D nice. Maybe I can move it a little bit, not shake it, use some spectrum sometimes, but not anything convoluted or just like still images, and you guys are just gonna pay attention on the music, you know. But yeah, if you guys expect like a lot of convoluted stuff from me this year, it's not gonna happen, and probably it's not gonna happen from now on, because that's the direction I want to take. I feel like it's the best for my head and for my career. So yeah, but hey, I got no hate for the guys that stay on Ableton. Honestly, each one have their own workflow, each one have their own way of doing music, but for me, yeah, I'm done. So it's about the gift. I just wanted you guys to know. And yeah, catch you guys later. The album is coming in a few months. Just so you know, I release music like 2 to 2 months. So expect new music 2 to 2 months, basically. That's it. You guys have a nice day. See you later.